A movement is sweeping across our planet. It seeks to include all species in a great circle of compassion.
I think the core of the teaching really is to spread a sense of radical inclusion and to include everyone within the sphere of our compassion.
Such a movement is a change toward peace and a brighter future for humanity and all beings.
I think the new vision that veganism is the ancient vision that we're all interconnected, that our welfare is interconnected, that as we bless the animals and let them live their lives, we'll get to live our lives.
Wise, compassionate, and courageous individuals are devoted to transforming this hope into reality. Dr. Will Tuttle is one such special individual. Acclaimed writer, lecturer, and composer, Dr. Will Tuttle is the author of the comprehensive book, The World Peace Diet: Eating for Spiritual Health and Social Harmony. Dr. Will Tuttle travels throughout Europe and the United States, giving over 150 lectures every year to thousands of people. His audiences encompass all those who are interested to understand the deeper implications of our diet. Dr. Tuttle presents a new perspective about our animal co-inhabitants. It was his beloved spouse, Ms. Madeleine Tuttle, herself a gifted artist and a vegan, who first inspired and encouraged him to write the book, The World Peace Diet.
About maybe 10 or 15 years ago, I started thinking that someone should write a book that gives not just the environmental implications and the health implications and the implications for animal cruelty to our meals, but actually the bigger picture of what it does to us spiritually and psychologically, the history and anthropology of this whole culture, and the main role that seeing animals merely as commodities plays in our own difficulty in solving our problems. Madeleine, my spouse, said, "If you want to read that book, I think you would better write it." So I spent 5 years and wrote the book, and I'm really honored to be here today and be part of this movement, which I believe in my heart is the most powerful movement on this planet for a positive evolution for peace and harmony.
Drawing on historical, anthropological, and scientific evidence, Dr. Tuttle has successfully made the case that a vegan diet is needed for our health and the environment.
Animal agriculture is the driving force behind the loss of habitat, behind the destruction of the oceans, behind the destruction of the rainforests and the temperate forests. This driving need for massive amounts of grain and soybeans and legumes to feed animals while people are starving. Eat a plant-based diet.
Right.
It's not only more healthy, it's absolutely essential for us to continue to live on this planet.
He also offers fascinating and convincing insights on the fundamental satisfaction of plant-based meals.
Plant agriculture, I think from the very beginning, has to do with working with the earth and working with the cycles of the earth and working in harmony and working with the miracle of life and with fertility and encouraging plants to grow and nourishing them. And there's this sense of the abundance and love of the universe just feeding us with foods that look delicious, that taste delicious. There's a sense, bright colors, they're attractive, they're round, you can hold them in your hand, they're juicy, they're sweet, they're tasty.
And so it's really a path of enormous joy and health and satisfaction, celebration, delicious food.
In addition, Dr. Tuttle's philosophical explanations are just as compelling.
The cow and the chicken and the pig, you know, all these animals, they have a purpose and they want to live their purpose. They want to fulfill their niche in the ecosystem, in the web of life. But then we pull them out of that. It's a very violent act, and we steal them and we stick them in factory farms, in confined animal feeding operations, and we say, now your purpose is my purpose. I'm going to eat your body. I'm going to steal your children. And we steal their purposes, and what has happened to us? We have lost our purpose. That, I think, is the most serious spiritual crisis facing Western civilization today, maybe the whole planet today.
Countless readers and seminar attendees have become vegans through listening to and understanding Dr. Tuttle's words. He has contributed to saving millions of animals' lives and enhancing our own as well.
I believe The World Peace Diet is the most important book of the 21st century. James Macy, MD. Will has that rare ability to communicate effectively with his audiences from both the sense level and the realm of intuition. Tom Witherspoon, Unity writer and minister.
When we return, we'll find out more about Dr. Will Tuttle and his pioneering work toward world peace.